Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're jumping into the brand new Festive Sprint Event here in Racing 2. I'll be walking you through the entire event, showing you all the lock-in cars, my tunis, shift patterns, and of course the final big reward, the Lamborghini Sián FKP 37. Before we dive into the races, let's quickly take a look at the rewards you can unlock from this event. As always, we've got a mix of gold fusion parts, stage 6 upgrades, keys, and of course cash and RP along the way. These milestone prizes definitely help out if you're grinding events regularly. Alright, enough talking, let's get into the action and start completing the first few races. To unlock our first car, our first lock-in car for the event is the BMW. It's a solid car to kick things off with. Nothing too crazy, but it gets the job done. Let me show you the tune setup. I'm running for it. This isn't the fastest or strongest car in CSR2, but for early lock-ins, it's pretty reliable. Let's take it out on the track now. As you can see, it's smooth to run with and doesn't require a super complicated shift pattern, so it's friendly for players who don't have all the parts maxed. Definitely a comfortable way to start the event. Next up, we're locking in the Ferrari F12 TD. This is one of those cars that just feels good to drive, powerful, and with the right tune. It can handle these event races pretty. Here's the tune setup I'm using and the shift pattern you'll want to follow. Now let's put it into action. Honestly, the FE12 TDF has a nice balance, not too hard to control, and it usually has enough speed to stay ahead in these middle stage event races. If you've already pulled it from rare imports, you know it's a decent performer. Just make sure you've got a couple of stage and some fusions on it if you're struggling. Third lock-in is the Aston Martin DBS 770 Ultimate, and this thing looks absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the cleaner looking cars in the lineup. For me, and performance-wise, it holds up well in the event. Let's check out the tune and shifts I'm running here. All right, into the races we go. As you can see, the DBS feels smooth on launches, and with the right tune it doesn't fall behind. It's not quite as flashy as the hype later in the event, but I've always liked Aston Martins for how balanced they are. In CSR2, if you've got this one built up, it'll carry you through its stage without much stress. Now for the fourth lock-in, the McLaren P1 GTR. One of my absolute favorites in CSR2, just because of how iconic the design is. With this one, the tune makes a big difference. So let me quickly show you the settings I'm running. And on track, this thing is a beast. Once you hit the perfect shifts, it just takes off. What I like about the P1 GTR is that it not only looks like a track monster, but in CSR2, it can actually back it up with strong performance. If you're having trouble with this car, it's usually down to not having the right shift pattern or missing a couple of fusions. So make sure you're set up properly before you hit the harder races. Fifth lock-in is the Koenigsegg Agera. Now we're really stepping into the hypercar territory. All of these cars so far, you can actually get through rare imports. So if you've been collecting keys, chances are you might already have them. Here's my tune setup for the Agera, and let's go through the races. As expected, this car is crazy fast. Once it's tuned right, it flies through these event races. It's one of those cars that you can really feel the difference in smooth launches, big acceleration, and a strong finish. Definitely one of the highlights of the lineup for me so far. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Hitting race 70 and unlocking the grand prize, the Lamborghini Sián FKP 37. This is the main reward for the Festive Sprint Event, and honestly, it's worth the grind. Let's collect it now and watch that delivery animation. Look at that! Such a beautiful car. CSR2 always makes the deliveries feel so special. This is one of the most exciting rewards in a while. Not only because it looks incredible, but because it's an event exclusive. You can't just grab this one in rare imports like the others. You actually need to complete the event to secure it. Now that we've got the C on, it becomes our 6th and final lock-in car. Let me set it up. Show you the tune and the shift pattern I'm running. And wow, driving this thing feels amazing. It just glides down the track, and the performance definitely matches the hype. This is the perfect way to finish out the event. Alright, guys, time for the final 2 races of the Festive Sprint. Let's finish strong and close this one out. This event was a solid one. Great lineup of cars, some good rewards, and of course the highlight being the Lamborghini. If you're working on this event and struggling with any of the locking cars, maybe you don't have them maxed out, or you're missing stage sex, just drop a comment below. I'll try to help you with tunes, shift patterns, or whatever advice I can give. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this guide helped you out. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more CSR2 content, and I'll see you in the next video.